Hello everyone, I hope that you're all having a great day. In this video I'll be breaking down some mods that will be coming soon to console in Baldur's Gate 3. This was another requested video to cover some more mods, as I've got a lot of these correct and I've done my research, digging around, having my ears to the ground, trying to find out what mods are likely to come next in Baldur's Gate 3, because I know a lot of people playing on console are excited for more new mods, and we'll hopefully see a mod drop maybe tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. We'll just have to wait and see. But I just want to break down some of these mods that I think are very likely to come and my reasoning why. Now, the first one that I want to talk about is an incredible mod by Sumradagnoth here. And we've previously gotten a mod by them before, and they've actually all changed their mods around due to patch 8 containing one of the subclasses that you can see here. So you can see that giant barbarian mod. It was actually removed from their mod. They took it out in order to have proper communication with the patch 8 that is soon releasing, as that is a subclass that will be added to the game. The same thing with their other class mods, like the Arcane Archer was removed from the Fighter mod pack, which just released on console a couple weeks back. I love these mods because it adapts some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons subclasses that didn't make their way into the game, but definitely deserve to be there. So you got this one here, the Barbarian subclasses combined, and in this mod we got ourselves the regular classes, but we got the Ancestral Guardian, the Battle Rager, the Beast, previously the Giant, no longer there, the Juggernaut, the Storm Herald, and the Zealot. So what this ends up looking like, so the Ancestral Guardian gets the subclass feature. While raging, the first creature you attack on your turn is targeted by spectral warriors, which hinders its attacks. And you get yourself the rage. Got unique icons for each of these. The Ancestral Guardian allows you to summon in a spirit as well as you climb through the levels. With the Battle Rager, I'm just going to do a brief overview because I've covered these previously in a video and I'll link that in the description. But we got the Battle Rager here, which is literally the axe idiot. And the Battle Rager is kind of like a WWE fighter, if I were to put it into like into those terms, because you get yourself the Armor Spikes attack, which you throw your body at the target, dealing damage, and you have to be wearing medium metal armor. So this, while you're wearing medium metal armor and raging, you can use a bonus action to make one melee attack with your armor spikes against a target within 1.5 meters. And additionally, when you use the attack action to grapple or throw a creature, the target takes 3 piercing damage if your check succeeds. So you get a unique rage here. So yeah, this one is quite fun. The Beast gets yourself the regular rage here, and there's some other benefits that you do get as you level up at level 6 and 11. The Juggernaut allows you to turn large, and while raging, you cannot be forcibly moved or knocked prone. And you can push a creature hit by your melee attacks at 1.5 meters. At level 10, you can push them up to 3 meters. And then with the Storm Herald, this one's cool because you get different auras that you can use. So you got like the Desert Aura, which makes it so that you deal fire damage to all the creatures within your Storm Aura. And you can also empower your teammates to be able to deal damage as well. So really cool. And the Zealot comes with some different passives. So you get like Divine Fury, which can do radiant or necrotic damage whenever you rage and attack. And you get to choose which deity you want to belong to. So very fun. I really enjoy this class as a barbarian enjoyer, and I think you would too. So very likely this one will come since they released their fighter mod and it's on console, so we'll likely see this one. And what's more fun than raging? Monk being a monk and punching people in the face. So this is another mod that's made by Sumradagnoth here, and it has a bunch of subclasses. The Way of the Drunken Master will be removed. You can see here I currently have this, as it'll be coming in patch 8. I'm using a previous version of the mod right at the moment. But we got like the Way of the Ascended Dragon, which gives a bunch of effects. So you can do Breath of the Dragon in a cone or a line. You can add cold damage to your unarmed strikes, or any type of damage: poison, lightning, fire, cold, or acid damage. You get those breath attacks, and you can use a reaction to gain advantage on your next intimidation or persuasion check, and you can't use that for one long rest. So you get the recharge Breath of the Dragon. Spend a key point to use your Breath of the Dragon ability if you have no uses available. So what's nice about this one in particular is it's elemental damage focused and great for any. I like the Draconic Sorcerer a lot, and this is kind of like a monk version of that. We have the Way of the Astral Self, which gives you the arms of the Astral Self to punch people in the face with force damage. And as you level up, you get some other cool effects from this as well. And you can summon your Astral Self to gain powerful benefits. We also get ourselves the Way of the Kensei, which is like a monk that uses weapons. And I know a lot of people really enjoy things like that. So you can choose like Kensei weapons like short bows, long bows, hand crossbows, darts, slings, and then all the different weapons here. So when you choose a weapon type here, you get proficiency in it, and then the attacks with it will count as monk attacks. So yeah, this is a unique one because you can go a bunch of different ways with it. We also got the Way of the Long Death, some people's favorite monk subclass, and with this you get the Touch of the Death. When you reduce a creature within 1.5 meters of you to 0 health points, you gain 5 temporary health points. You also get at level 6 a ability to apply fear to everyone within like a 6-meter radius, and it's really strong because you can just apply it to everyone around you. The Way of the Long Death is probably my favorite of these. But we also get the Way of Mercy, which gives you punches that can actually heal targets. So you can do a flurry of blows multi-target or single target. So with this, instead of doing punching a target twice, you can punch one target and punch another target. And you also get the healing hands here, so flurry of heals, so you can heal multiple targets with your punches. This one's a unique heat way of going about playing a healer class. And then we got the Way of the Sun Soul, which is another one I really enjoy. It actually works decently well with radiating orb gears because you get radiant damage on your attacks, and you get these cool radiant sun bolts. And you also get fire attacks too, so this one's quite fun. But yeah, I do have a good feeling that we'll see both of these mods come sooner rather than later, since we already got ourselves the fighter subclasses. So I do have a good feeling about these two in particular. Now, another mod. We've seen numerous mods from Relamod. I have a good feeling that we'll see the Alchemist class mod come here as well, because they've put out, you may know them for like the extra enemies, extra encounters, or more enemies, I should say, and their rework mods. So they have a lot of mods that have already made their way here. And the Alchemist is a very interesting class, and I think that we will see this eventually. I'm not entirely sure, but I do have a good feeling, since I don't see anything with this class mod that would set off any alarms. So with the Alchemist, you get your Arcane Recovery to fuel your grenade attacks, and you also get the ability Experimental Alchemy, which is similar to the Wizard subclass. That will get that ability as well. With this, you get some cool abilities. So you get your choice in cantrips, Mistress Spells compatibility. And then you also get Alchemist Discoveries. So these have a variety of effects and things like Smoke Bomb. So you get the ability to just throw grenades that create darkness. But once we make it to level 3, there's 3 distinct subclasses. So you got the School of the Grenadier here, which is focused on grenades, bombs, throwing all sorts of explosions. This is a fun one. There's also the School of the Venomous, which is focused on poison damage. You become immune to poison damage, and you can apply additional poisons to your attacks. And the School of the Mutator, which is an interesting one. It's more of a melee class, but you can buff yourself, increasing your armor class by injecting mutagens here, and these make you more powerful, but some of them come with a cost. As you level up, it becomes less risky to use. So very unique mechanism in this class mod, and I have a good feeling that we'll see this eventually. Not entirely sure if or when it'll come, but I do have a really good feeling about this one. And yeah, so we'll likely see this at some point. But another mod that I think a lot of people would really like, and we potentially could see, is the Baldur's Gate 2 weapons and armor. I went through this whole mod previously in a video. What's cool about this is it adds in weapons that we previously saw in Baldur's Gate 2 and all the armors as well. So there's a lot of them. They have various effects. A lot of them are pretty strong, but not, I wouldn't say brokenly overpowered. Like if you're using Tactician Enhanced, you're still going to have a good time playing through the game. So yeah, this just adds a bunch of different armors. They do use appearances from Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, they don't add a whole lot of new appearances. It's just reworks of current ones to have the stats from the previous games. But you can see we got a lot of options here, and this is great for any fans of the series, because there's probably some weapons that you've used that you just wish you could use in Baldur's Gate 3, and with this mod now you can. So really cool. I personally really enjoy this class mod, or this mod, a lot. Made by Lanubis here, and they do have some other mods that are released, but I think that this is their most popular one, and pretty likely, I would say, to come. With 36,000 downloads already. It was released in November, so I have a feeling about this. The only problem is it was last updated 4 days ago, so whenever there's updates to mods, that does push things back, because the testing team has to go and retest the mods. So I don't know if this will get released anytime super soon, but I have a good feeling about this one, because I know a lot of people really do enjoy Baldur's Gate 2, so we'll wait and see. But we also got ourselves some mods from Graphic Fade. I had to show these two off because these are so very well done. I'm a big fan of the Fade's distribution mod. I've covered it previously in other videos. What's cool about Fade's equipment distribution is it puts a bunch of items into the game at various locations. You can also have it in the tutorial chest, so you can just literally just go and grab it. But what's nice about their mods is you got specific gear for specific classes, so it can freshen up a new playthrough. If you wanted to go through and, let's say, play a barbarian and have a bunch of new items that we've never used before, that's exactly what this mod will provide. So the Rage and Resilience mod, as well as the Might and Metal. These did get last updated pretty recently, but I found that they've released his mods pretty quickly, so we'll hope for the best. But These mods were both created in January, so they are relatively fresh, but I still have a pretty good feeling about them. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I think good things are coming here. So yeah, just want to highlight those. Now, another mod, we know Lush Lemon here. They've done some fantastic mods with their Lemons Tattoo Replacer 1 through 4 and the highly requested sequel 5. So this one, it has a bunch of different appearances to the character's face. This is the AIO pack, which unfortunately can't come to console. It does use custom shaders, but this is pretty much the same thing as you see here. So more face tattoos. I know some people really enjoy these. Personally, I like them a lot. But yeah, this is more customization. I think we'll see these at some point because we've gotten 1 through 4 already. So it just makes sense to put 5 on. Now, some other mods by Skirby. I've spoken to Skirby a lot. They've done a lot of great mods so far, like the Dark Urge Slayer equipment, the plasma set, so the lightsaber mods. I was shocked whenever this one got released. I wasn't entirely sure just due to the potential branding, but I have a good feeling about their vintage firearms as well as their hand cannon gunslinger pistols. So some very nice looking gun mods here. You got some mods that would fit perfectly if you're going for like an artificer gnome kind of run. So I do have a good feeling about these because they do fit thematically. And we just saw one of their other mods with the Viper Carbine mod, which this was released December 7th, and it got released to console already. So I have a good feeling about these, even though they were released earlier in November, and for this one it was released January. I have a good feeling that we'll see both of these at some point here soon. So we'll just have to hold out on those, but I do think we will see them unless there is issues with the shaders or something. But I do know that they've taken that into consideration when making the mod. So hopefully, and a good feeling that things will all be right there. Now, some other mods. Rox Airy. We know them for their amazing mods. They had a lot of new eye colors, and we got like Rox Shimmering Eyes, Rox Vivid Eyes released last week. Rox's Head, Rox's Everyone's Can Glow. This mod makes it so any character's eyes can glow, and I think that this is a great mod. I'm currently using one of their mods right here. So this is the Rox's Shimmering Eyes, and I have it on my character here with the Glowing Eyes mod, so it makes my character's eyes pretty glowy. I think it looks really nice. And we also, if you were to look at Jaheira, she has glowing eyes with, this is her base eye set, and they now glow with the Rox's Everyone's Can Glow mod. So I have a good feeling that we'll see the Rhea head here. This is a pretty looking head, and we need more head mods on console. I know a lot of people are looking for new ones, and this is a pretty good looking head mod. So we'll hopefully see this one here soon as well. Another mod that actually would fit well for a lot of people is the Rox's Extra Freckles mod, which adds a character creation freckle pattern replacer. So it adds even more freckles. So if you're someone that's got a lot of freckles and you want to be able to represent yourself more accurately in Baldur's Gate 3, there you go. So yeah, these are some mods that I think are pretty likely to come to console in Baldur's Gate 3. No set deadline. I can't predict that to that degree, but I've done my research, and there's even some more mods that I think may potentially come to console as well. So maybe down the road I'll do another video similar to this, because I know a lot of people really do like seeing this kind of content, and I've been pretty accurate with my guesses thus far. So yeah, let me know which of these you're most excited to see. I'm just curious, and what mods you want to see in general come to console in Baldur's Gate 3. As someone that plays on both PC and on console, like my PC, my controller is disconnected. I usually got Baldur's Gate running pretty much all the time, just playing this game quite a bit. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.